Hello guys, and welcome to the final video of Mayster Reviews. 3 years ago today, I opened this division with high hopes, covering some historical elements of cinema's past with a couple of cute little videos where Dan was involved in quite a few of them. But primarily I focused on the films of 2022 that year. I then followed up with a big video on 2023's films. I've now done a video on 2024's films, and I've even covered theatre as well, which you'll also see today in terms of last year anyway. Today, however, comes to a head. As I said in the last video, the top 40 of my rankings for both 22, 23 and 24 are now going to be put in a bracketed tournament system to finally decide what is my favourite film of the last 3 years of critic coverage. And this is my last video ever as essentially a film and theatre critic. I have enjoyed every second of this, and I'd just like to say before we start, thank you so much for those of you who have read my column on Letterboxd, which I'll also for the last time link in the description below, and who have watched these videos from start to finish right from the start of 2022, all those years ago. I genuinely really appreciate you supporting me in this field, and also supporting my decision to leave it as well after this video. But for one final time, I'm going to give my complete, unfiltered, quick-fire opinion on all of this, and we're going to narrow it down 120 to 1. So, just so you're seeing everything I'm seeing right now, I'm going to start the screen recording in 3, 2, and 1. And that is it. We are currently screen recording of the bracket system here. So, Mayster Reviews finale, here we go. Now, it's necessary to know beforehand that we have, that essentially there is going to be a couple that automatically get through to the second round, just the way that the brackets are done. Some of them will be lucky here, but some of them are completely randomised. Where we don't know which one's automatically going to get put through, but it doesn't matter because if it's not good enough, it won't proceed anyway. So I'm going to click on it in 3, 2, 1, and there you go. We're open. So for the first time, it's been revealed. Obviously, you guys should know the top 40 on the rankings so far from all of them, but it's been completely randomised across all 3 years, and purely off memory and title, I'm going to go through all of them one by one. Okay. So, immediately going through the second round, we have The Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim, Boy Kills World, Triangle of Sadness, Conclave, The Whale, Eileen, The Royal Hotel, Rye Lane, and that's it. So, I believe that's 8. 8 go through to the, 8 go through to the second round automatically, but now it's time to decide between all the others. So, quick fire for the final time. Let's do Mayster Reviews. The creator versus theatre camp. Oh shit, why did I have to start on that? Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no. Oh, and you know, it might have to be theatre camp, you know. And again, I've got no memory of where I ranked these. Like, I could have actually ranked like one of these higher. I could have, generally. Oh, the creator was good though. The creator, I might, oh no. Oh no, because I've got a fresh take on this. Like, this is my last time I can give my opinions. I might actually refresh my opinion because it's a completely isolated video. This means nothing. There's going to be no letterbox record of this video. So technically I could make a decision now that contradicts what I've got on that account. Oh man. I might just have to go off of which ones I prefer. Because if we're going off that, honestly, I have to say I think I prefer Theatre Camp. I've just got so much fonder memories of it. I thought the creator was very, very good, but I just haven't much. I have fonder memories of Theatre Camp. Yeah. No, I'm have to go with Theatre Camp. Wow. Yeah, and off it goes. Right, Megalopolis versus Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm gonna have to go Megalopolis. I'll be honest. I think its ideas about humanity outweigh the long runtime of Killers of the Flower Moon, which I think was just completely egregious. Yeah, Megalopolis. Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1 versus Mr. Malcolm's List. I like the story of Mr. Malcolm's List. I know this is just going, it's probably contradicting so many things I've previously done. I'm treating this as if someone had these two films in front of me, which one would you prefer to watch right now? I'd prefer to watch Mr. Malcolm's List. I honestly would. Because I think Horizon, in a way, comes off a bit more like TV in the way that that's done with chapters. So Mr. Malcolm's List. Oh, God. This is not going to be easy. Gladiator 2 and Beetlejuice. I've got to go Beetlejuice. I've got to. It was just too fun. Juror number 2 and Amulet, not even a question about it. Juror number 2, 1000%. TMNT, Mutant Mayhem, and Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to go with Deadpool and Wolverine. I am. I think I'm going to go with Deadpool and Wolverine. Elvis or Don't Worry Darling. Nah, my favourite film of 2022. It's got to go with that. It's such an unpopular choice, by the way, but I've got to go with that. Don't Worry Darling takes that spot there. Decision to Leave and The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne. The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, I believe, is the first film I ever recorded, modern film I ever recorded on this division. Is it over Decision to Leave? I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say Louis Wayne takes the cake here. I'm going to say it does. Avatar: The Way of Water or Trolls Band Together? Oh, Trolls Band Together is such a fun movie, I have to say. It is such a fun movie, but I'm sorry, like, just Avatar: The Way of Water is just such a technical achievement. I'm going to have to go with that. I'm just going to have to. It's some of the best water sequences I've ever seen. A Quiet Place Day 1 and Nightmare Alley. Oh, I might have to go with Day 1, you know. I might have to. I really like Nightmare Alley, but I love A Quiet Place. I love that franchise so much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Quiet Place. I'm gonna have to. Scream, as in the 2022 one, and Wonka. Oh no. I like that Scream. It might honestly, it might have to be Scream. You know, I think I like Scream more. No, I honestly. No, I mean, I loved Wonka, but I feel like Scream. I actually preferred Scream. What am I doing today? Back to Black and Crimes of the Future. No, I'm not getting ahead of myself now. I thought Crimes of the Future is a very interesting film, but I think like Back to Black is just better. I think Back to Black's better. Right, okay. Wakanda Forever or The Batman? The Batman. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's literally Marvel v DC here, and I'm sorry, it's The Batman. It's got to be. Guardians 3 or Ordinary Angels? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, I might have to, oh no, am I going to snub this? Or am I going to snub this? Am I going to snub Marvel? Because I feel like putting Ordinary Angels. No, I'm going to, oh, what am I doing? It might have to be Ordinary Angels, you know. It might have to be. No, it's Rocket. It's Rocket. Rocket saves the day again. Yeah, it's got to be Rocket. It's got to be. I don't think he's going to get any further, but this is like, I don't think this is going to get any further, but it just beats out Ordinary Angels by like a smidge. Right, Pearl and Late Night with the Devil. Oh my god. Oh, that's so hard. That's so hard. Pearl's a 5-star movie, but Late Night with the Devil, I just love it. You've just put two very similar like genre movies into the same thing. It's got to be Pearl. It's got to be Pearl, but that is such a snub for Late Night with the Devil. Right, Saltburn and Phantom of the Open. I'm sorry, Saltburn. It just is. I think Saltburn's incredible. Yeah, I think it was the top 4-star movie of last year, I believe. Right, okay, Violent Night and Dog. Oh no, Dog, I'd say. Reality or The Forgiven? Ooh, The Forgiven's very, very good. Like very, very good. I might prefer Reality though. Honestly. Yeah, I might prefer Reality. I might have ranked The Forgiven even higher. No, I think the Reality was 2023. I think. I don't know. No, anyway, whatever. I think I prefer Reality. I'm putting Reality there, which I only just clocked on like in the last few like months to a year. Was like Sydney Sweeney was the character in that. I think that was the first I saw Sydney Sweeney, and I didn't even clock it was Sydney Sweeney. Mufasa the Lion King and Babylon. Not even it just scraped the list this year with 2024. Like it's not even competing with Babylon. Babylon goes through. Right, Vengeance and Poor Things. Oh God, Poor Things. Yeah, it's got to be. Past Lives and A Different Man. Oh my God, there's some hard ones here. Why are they pairing them up with such hard ones? It's because when they're similar, Like, different films is almost easier to do, but when they're pairing them up like this, I just don't. Past lives and a different man. Oh, it's got to be past lives. It's got to be. I love that kind of what could have been sort of thing. I love that. It's got to be past lives. Gran Turismo and Alien Romulus. Oh God. Gran Turismo was really good, mind. It was really good. Oh, fuck. Nah, I'm gonna say Romulus. Just by a smidge, I'm gonna say Romulus. Right, Living and All of Us Strangers. I'm gonna say Living. I'm gonna say Living was better. The End We Start From and Watcher. I'm gonna say The End We Start From. Great. Watcher was good, but nowhere near as good as that. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and Journey to Bethlehem. Shit. It's got to be Journey to Bethlehem. It's got to be. I absolutely love that movie, but it's just that The Hunger Games got snubbed there. Oh no. I've got to put Godzilla -1, man. I just have to. I have to. It just is. I think it just is the better movie. I've got to do it too. Mario's got to go. It's got to. Challengers and Barbarian. Challengers is going to go upwards. Sing Sing and Inside Out 2. Oh. I'm going to say Inside Out 2. I'm going to put Inside Out up. Right, The Northman and Nitram. I think just by a smidge. I'm going to put Nitram above that. Scrapper and Heretic. Ooh. Oh, Heretic. No Hard Feelings and Operation Mincemeat. No Hard Feelings. That movie is funny as hell. I'm putting that up there. A Good Person and See How They Run. A Good Person. Yeah. Yeah, Florence Pugh was amazing in that. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and John Wick Chapter 4. I'm going with John Wick. Missing and If. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, shit. If was so sad. But Missing was so good. Oh, it might have to be Missing. Just Missing was so well made and engaging. I think it might have to be Missing. I think it will be. I think it's got to be Missing. It's got to be. Oh, sorry, John. Shit. Right. The Zone of Interest and The Duke. The Zone of Interest. Yeah, that deserves it. I feel so bad for If. Right, here we go. The Banshees of Inisherin and Belfast. Banshees. Cat Person and It Ends With Us. Oh, they're such similar lines of movies. My God. Cat Person. I was just. Oh no. Because I don't think I ranked Cat Person as highly as I did It Ends With Us. I don't think I did. Because I think It Ends With Us made the top 10 this year. Oh God. Nah. I think I'm gonna give it to Cat Person. Like, the lead was just too good, and I think the movie had such a good thing to say. Yeah, Cat Person. Shit, this is such a hard. I didn't realise it was going to be this hard. The Eyes of Tammy Faye and Honora. Not even a debate. Honora's going up. The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry and Doom Part 2. Not even a debate. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Father Stew. It's got to be Father Stew. I'm sorry, Sonic. It's got to be. It's got to be. Father Stew is just really good. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and Cyrano. Pinocchio. I'm going to give Pinocchio it. Monkey Man. Oh! Monkey Man and Am I Dead Reckoning. I think I'm going to have to give it to Tom. I've got to. Oh, very smart. I love Monkey Man. It's got to be Mission Impossible. It's got to be. Bullet Train and Civil War. I love Bullet Train, but it's got to be Civil War, I'm afraid. Elemental and Pretty Red Dress. You know what? I love Elemental to pieces. I don't understand how anyone knocks that movie. I think that's a massive return to form for Pixar. I think it's incredible. Elemental. I think it's so good. Right, Emancipation and Fly Me to the Moon. I'm going to say Fly Me to the Moon. Yeah, that is just a really good movie, Flying with the Moon. Maestro and Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Oh, I think Marcel got ranked lower as well. I think I'm going to give it more though. Marcel. I'm going to give it Marcel over Maestro. I do. Yeah, fuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I am. I feel like I'm going to make some people really angry with this list. Right, Nope and the Iron Claw. Fuck. I've got to go with the Iron Claw. I've got to. It's so hard. The Sun and the Hypnotic. I'm gonna go the Sun. That's an iffy one because I think they're about the same quality. Them two. That's hard, but I'm going the Sun. Mean Girls and Twisters. Oh no. I think I ranked Twisters higher. I think I'm putting Twisters. Yeah. I thought Twisters was Glenn Powell's movie and I was here for it. The Old Oak and Wicked. But yeah, I don't want the Old Oak to even come close here. Right. Dream Scenario and the Black Phone. Dream Scenario. I'm going to say the Black Phone was very good though. Sound of Freedom and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's going to have to be Sound of Freedom, but that is such a miss. That's a bet. I'm pretty sure that's best. Yeah, it was Best Picture, wasn't it? That's a Best Picture snub. Oh my god. It's going to have to be Sound of Freedom. It's got to be. Oh my god. Right. The Wild Robot and Better Man. We're in the last few now. Last 4 decisions of the first round. The Wild Robot. Best film of 2024 in my opinion. Oppenheimer and Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery. I thought Oppenheimer was fantastic, by the way. I want to make that very, very clear. But I also really, really love Glass Onion. Like, really love it. Like, I love Knives Out. Knives Out, one of my favourite films. But I mean, like, this is... Glass Onion is, like, also really, like... Oppenheimer. Oh, God. I might go Glass Onion, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I might go Glass Onion. I don't know what mood I'm in today, but this is not... Ugh. Right, fine. Okay. Shit. Right, fine. Okay. Fuck. Glass Onion. I'm sorry. Guys. I'm sorry. Unsung Hero and Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I'm going to say Unsung Hero. And then Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical or Top Gun Maverick. Wow. For the love of fucking God, don't come at me. I've let Tom win already against Monkey Man. I'm going with Matilda. I'm sorry, I'm going with Matilda. I love that movie. I'm sorry, I'm just going with Matilda. Oh, God. Oh, that was hard. That was so very, very hard. Oh, my Lord. Right, let me figure this shit out. I don't even know. I'm not even going to keep track of how many rounds there are here. I'll check again next round. Right, let's move on. Now we've got the people who've been carried forward, so now everything's fair. Only the people will continue now. We'll have a fair shot. So we've got 8 new films entering the competition now. But from this point forwards, but after this, it's a complete clean slate, so that it will only be ones that have been decided that will proceed past this point. Right, first of which of the wild cards, we have War of the Rohirrim versus Theatre Camp. I'm going to go Theatre Camp. Honestly, I am. Megalopolis versus Mr. Malcolm's List. I'm going Megalopolis. Beetlejuice versus Juror number 2. It's got to be Juror number 2. It's got to be. Just too good. Deadpool and Wolverine versus Don't Worry, Darling. It's my favourite film of 2022. It's got to be Deadpool. It's got to. Boy Kills World or The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne. Boy Kills World. Great. That's the second one. The wildcard choice here getting forward. Way of Water or Day One. Fuck. The story's better in Day One. It's got to be Day One. It's got to be. I think the story's better. I think the Way of Water story's okay, but just such a technical achievement. It doesn't go as far as Day One does. The story's better. Scream or Back to Black? Oh my god. Shit. I can't, surely. It's beat Wonka. I can't let it have beat something else. It's got to be Back to Black. It's got to be. I can't let it beat something else again. I can't. Yeah, Back to Black. The Batman. Oh my god, it's Marvel v DC again, and it's got to win. The Batman wins. Wow. And now, and by the way, I think I heard in the last 24 hours of recording this video, I'm recording this on the 28th of December. Like, I've heard in the last 24 hours that the Batman 2 has been pushed to 2027. So this is what it needs right now. Because when you're saying this, you're 2 years away from it still. So yeah, this is what it needs. It needs a win right now. Right. Triangle of Sadness and Pearl. Right. Okay. Pearl. I'm giving Pearl the advantage. Saltburn and Dog. Saltburn. Reality and... It's got to be Babylon. It's got to be Babylon. Has to be. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I know what's coming. I know it's coming because I'm going to have to pick pair of things. Right, I'll just deal with it later. I'll deal with it later. It's fine. Right, okay. Next one to go. Next one to come up as a wild card. We have Conclave. So we've got Conclave now. Which I believe... Yeah. So this is the fourth. So yeah, this will be the fourth here to come in as a wild card. Well, Conclave or Alien Romulus. I'm going to go with Conclave. Living or The End We Start From. I'm going to go with Living. Yep. Journey to Bethlehem or Godzilla -1. Fuck. It's got to be Journey to Bethlehem. Has to be. I just love it. Challenges Inside Out 2. That's an easy one for me. I think Challenges will get it. Right, the fifth wild card. We have The Whale and Nitram. I'm giving it to The Whale. Heretic and No Hard Feelings. I'm giving it to Heretic. A Good Person and John Wick Chapter 4. Oh no. Oh my god, I saw these movies on the same damn day. I saw John Wick and then I had an hour break and then I immediately saw A Good Person. This is so crazy. On the very last day of this division, like I'm deciding between two films I saw on the same day in 2023. Oh my god. I think just from a technical achievement, I think it's got to be John Wick. I think it's got to be. A Good Person was so good. But I don't. Oh shit. Nah, I'm not looking back. I'm just not. John Wick. I'm not. John Wick. Right, okay. Missing and The Zone of Interest. I'm going to say Missing again. Eileen and the Banshees of Inisherin. So I think this is the fifth wild card, I believe now. No. It's the sixth. It's the sixth actually. Because that'd be the fifth. Yep. So this is the sixth of the 8 wild cards now. Eileen and the Banshees of Inisherin. Banshees. Cat Person and Honora. I'm going to say Honora. That's a big swing, but I'm going to say Honora. Yeah. Doom Part 2 and Father Stew. Doom Part 2. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and Dead Reckoning. I'm going to say Dead Reckoning. I'm just damn. Right. Penultimate wild card, The Royal Hotel and Civil War. I'm going the Civil War, so that takes it out immediately. Elemental and Fly Me to the Moon. It's a similar vibe, as in like there's such lovely movies. Elemental's got to take it. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On and The Iron Claw. I think it's A24's biting itself in the arse for these two. I'm going with Marcel. I know that's sacrilege, I'm going with Marcel again. The Sun and Twisters. Twisters easy. Right, the last wild card. I love both these movies. But it's just going to have to be Wicked. It's going to have to be Wicked. I really love Riley, but it's going to have to be Wicked. Shit. Right. Dream Scenario or Sound of Freedom? Sound of Freedom. The Wild Robot and Glass Onion. The Wild Robot. Unsung Hero and Matilda the Musical. I think I'm going to have to say Unsung Hero. Just by just the sheer emotion of it. Whereas Matilda was so good. There's just such emotion behind Unsung Hero. I've got to give it to it. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have a final, a semi, a quarter, so we have a final, a semi, a quarter, round of 16. We've got, yeah. Okay. Okay. Final, semi, quarter, round of 16. Okay. Okay, then here we go. Right, this is to get into the round of 16. To get into the round of 16. Okay, here we go. Theatre Camp, Megalopolis. I'm giving it to Megalopolis. Jury number 2 or Don't Worry Darling. I think it is a better movie than Don't Worry Darling. So I think the 4th movie of this year is better than any film in 2022. Boy Kills World, A Quiet Place Day 1. Shit. 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 I might give it to Boy Kills World. I'm not joking, I might. I might have even been contradicting my own rankings from this year, but in the moment where it's blind and I can't remember where I ranked them, I've just got to decide between random movies, and I think it's this. Boy Kills World. Insane. Back to Black and the Batman again. The Batman comes up. Pearl and Saltburn, what the fuck? I'm actually pretty sure that Pearl was just in front of Saltburn last year. Yeah, I think Saltburn was number 4. No, I think Saltburn was 5. I think Saltburn was 5 and I think Pearl was number 4. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because then it was Journey to Bethlehem, Sound of Freedom and Babylon. So yeah, I think Pearl takes it, so there's my decision made. Pearl was the better one. Babylon and Poor Things. I've got to give it to Babylon. And I think this might give it the win over the whole thing. I think it's going to be Babylon. I think it's going to be Babylon. Yeah. 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 I'm going to have to give it. I'm going to have to. Conclave and Living. I'm going to say Living. Journey to Bethlehem or Challenges. It's got to be Challenges. It's got to be. Oh, shit. Oh, have I even done that? Journey to Bethlehem, I gave a 5, and Challenges, I gave a 4. How have I done that? This has become a favourite list now. It's become a favourites list. Like, it's not become of how many stars and how the quality of which I ranked it. It's become which I'd rather watch, basically. This is like fully become a favourites list. This is crazy. The Whale and Heretic. The Whale. The Whale. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. John Wick Chapter 4 or Missing. I think it's going to be Missing. Again, is going to the round of 16. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Missing. Yeah. Banshees of Inisherin and Honora. Right, I'm going to say Banshees for this one. Because I think Honora's first act is a bit weak. Doom Part 2 and Dead Reckoning. Actually, it's pretty easy. It's Doom. It's Doom. Civil War and Elemental. This is where Civil War beats it out, unfortunately. Goodbye, Elemental. Marcel and Twisters. It's going to have to be Marcel. It's going to have to be. Marcel. Wicked and... Oh, no! It's got to be Sound of Freedom. Got to be Sound of Freedom. Oh, sorry, Wicked. You're not very popular anymore. Oh, God. Right, okay. The Wild Robot and Unsung Hero. Got it. Okay. Round of 16. Round of 16. Let's go. Megalopolis and Juror number 2. Juror number 2. Boy Kills World and The Batman. It's Boy Kills World again. How is this how? Yeah, it is. Right. Pearl and Babylon. Babylon. Living and Challenges. Challenges. The Whale and Missing. I think it's The Whale. The Whale. The Banshees of Inisherin and Doom Part 2. Doom Part 2. Civil War and Marcel. Civil War. Sound of Freedom and The Wild Robot. The best movie of this year and the second best movie of last year. This is where it really becomes the decision of what my favourites are this entire 3-year stretch. I think Sound of Freedom was more important to me than Wild Robot was. Yeah, Sound of Freedom. Yeah. Wild Robot though, like at least you got to the round of 16, you didn't get cruelly beat out really early. But like that is just bravo. Bravo, bravo, you deserve to go as far as you did, but like yeah, we're moving on. Right, I believe then that is the quarters. So now the hard decisions. Shit. In the quarterfinal, Juror number 2 is going up against Boy Kills World, and Juror number 2 finally wins. Okay. Babylon and Challenges. It's gotta be Babylon. It has to be. It has to be. It's gotta be. The Whale and Doom Part 2. It's gotta be Doom. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Civil War and Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom. Has to be. Has to be. Semis. Semis. 2 from 2024 and 2 from 2023. As of, I believe, the last round, or maybe even the round before. Yeah, actually, yeah. The last of 2022 got kicked out the round before even. So in the round of 16, the last of 2022 got kicked out, I believe, anyway. So we're now at the semis. And it's only 2024 and 2023 now. 2 from each. First battle between the 2 years. Juror number 2 and Babylon. Which I'm going to have to give to Babylon. And then Doom Part 2 and Sound of Freedom. And I'm now going to have to knock 2024 out of the race. I'm going to have to give it to Sound of Freedom again. Now, I could change massively here for this final. I could give it to Babylon, or I could give it to Sound of Freedom. I could give it to Babylon and stay consistent with what happened last year, which is I gave it to Babylon over Sound of Freedom. And then, yeah, then basically, that I just keep it consistent. It's not only the best film of 23, but the best film overall of the last 3 years. Or I give it to Sound of Freedom and cause a massive upset. I'm going to be real. I think it's got its problems. I think it lags massively. I think it drags loads now on multiple watches. But I think there's just so much good there. Yeah, I can't not deny it. Babylon. The best film of the middle year of the 3 is the best year of all 3 years. Babylon, and I'm going to be real as well, I also am taking in consideration what I know of 2021 and 2020 as well. So I'm going to come out and make this statement as the final statement I will make as part of this division. Babylon, in my humble opinion, is the best film of the 2020s so far, now halfway through. The exact halfway mark of the 2020s, and I believe that Babylon is the best film of the decade so far. I think it's honestly a bit of a masterpiece. I really do. But again, I have my own opinions. To me, I just think it's an incredible piece of work. And I do think it is the best film of Mayster Reviews and what I've covered over these so many years. And that will just about do it. So I'll stop this screen recording now. And that, guys, will do it. Thank you so much for sticking by this division for so many years, and I really hope you've enjoyed everything I've had to say and all the work I've put into being a critic. But my time in this skill set is done. I've loved reviewing films and theatre. I've loved recording all these different types of media from all these different places in the Northeast where I've went to go and watch them and being part of the movie-going experience so regularly and so passionately. That time is over, but I will always remember this period in my life as one of the most hardworking, the most consistent, and genuine painstaking to try and give my honest thoughts on everything. But those honest thoughts are not justified with the level of skill set that I'm currently at, which is obviously why I've chosen to stop. But I appreciate all of you from start to finish being here this entire journey. And I will continue covering entertainment on the podcast and on my own personal channel, likely. But just thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. And I hope you enjoy 2025 and everything entertainment has to offer this year in which you're seeing this. It's a very exciting year ahead. And I can't wait to share it with you all, but as a fan rather than a critic. I've been Matthew May. For the final time, this has been Mayster Reviews. And I'm a critic no more. Good night, guys. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.